Living paycheck to paycheck is usually explained as a money problem, but for most people, it's not about income at all. Two people can earn the same salary, work similar hours, live similar lifestyles, yet one constantly feels broke, anxious, and behind, while the other slowly builds stability. The difference is in discipline, and it isn't luck, it isn't intelligence. It's how the brain responds to money under pressure. In this video, we're not talking about budgeting apps, side hustles, or financial tricks. We're breaking down the psychology behind the paycheck cycle and why so many people stay stuck in it.
When a paycheck arrives, the brain doesn't register stability. It registers relief. Relief is emotional, and emotional states change behavior. For a brief moment, the pressure lifts. Bills feel manageable. Spending feels justified. The brain believes the danger has passed. But relief is temporary. As days go by, the balance drops. Stress returns slowly, and with it comes anxiety, caution, and fear. This emotional swing relief, followed by pressure, is the foundation of the paycheck to paycheck cycle. It's not about poor planning. It's about how humans respond to temporary safety.
Financial stress changes the way the brain thinks. Under pressure, the brain narrows its focus. It prioritizes immediate comfort over long-term outcomes. This is not a character flaw. It's a survival response. When money feels uncertain, the brain asks one question: what makes this moment easier? That's why long-term plans disappear under stress. People don't make their worst financial decisions when they're calm. They make them when they're overwhelmed. The paycheck cycle survives because stress limits perspective. That's why logical advice feels hard to follow.
Many people believe the solution is simple: earn more money. While higher income can help, it doesn't automatically break the cycle. Because behavior scales faster than income. As income increases, expectations rise. Comfort expands. Lifestyle quietly upgrades. The brain adapts quickly. What once felt like progress becomes normal, and stress returns just at a higher level. This is why many high earners still feel financially trapped. The numbers change, but the psychology stays the same. Without a mental shift, more money simply creates a larger version of the same problem.
Spending is rarely just about buying things. It's about regulating emotion. Stress creates discomfort. Spending temporarily reduces it. That relief trains the brain. Over time, spending becomes a coping mechanism, not a financial decision. This is why advice alone doesn't work. Logic doesn't interrupt emotional loops. People know what they should do. But under stress, the brain chooses relief over reason. Understanding this pattern is critical, because you can't fix a behavior you don't understand.
Most people try to escape the paycheck cycle through discipline. They restrict. They promise themselves they'll do better next month. They rely on willpower, but discipline is emotional, and stress weakens it. Awareness lasts longer than effort. People who escape the paycheck cycle don't fight every impulse. They notice patterns earlier. They pause sooner. They create distance between stress and decisions. This isn't about perfection. It's about interruption. Breaking the cycle starts with noticing.
The paycheck cycle ends when money stops being emotional. That doesn't happen through force. It happens through understanding. When people recognize why relief triggers spending, why stress distorts judgment, why income alone doesn't create safety. They begin making calmer decisions even under pressure. Calm creates consistency. Consistency creates stability. Not overnight, but over time. Living paycheck to paycheck is not a personal failure. It's a psychological pattern. And patterns can be changed, not by trying harder, but by thinking differently about money.